Eyeballs day 2. Now on this part, you're going to backfill the eye. So you're going to fill underneath. This is a gentle work, right? Because you don't want to mess anything up, but you're just filling under there below to create this, the area where the cheekbone will be. Right? You're going to have to add some clay right here. Like this. And we're going to get that all perfect when we as we keep going. So again, gentle work, little bit of clay, backfilling underneath the eye. Right? Gentle work. Don't touch that lid. Backfilling. And then you're going to add a little bit of clay right here. Do you see how this is a slope down? Okay, so now we filled underneath the eyeball. We're going to fill on the top. Now, your eyeball has 2 fold lines, the first and the second. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to backfill some of the eyeball. Just to take up some of the space. And then I'm going to make the second fold. The second fold is... the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just adding some clay back in here. Oops. I'm just kind of jamming it in there to take up the space. Okay, now once I have that kind of filled, I'm going to add the second, I'm going to do another coil. I want this coil to be consistent. I mean, I need it to be the same thickness throughout. That's a pretty good coil. I'm going to add it up here from this edge to this edge on both sides. Okay? This is the second lid. You see up here that second lid. Look at your picture. I'm going to use this tool. I'm going to let that second lid, it depends on how much, depends on a lot of things. But how much of the first lid do you see over the second lid? That is the question that you're asking yourself. And you have to notice that because everybody is different. But see how I take that, and now I'm taking this and I'm smushing it back into the... I'm just taking that. No. Making my eyeball shape over the top. I keep a wet sponge just to wipe off the edge of my tools as I work, because sometimes they get dirty and then that makes them not react the way I want them to, and I want them to kind of glide over the surface of the clay. I'm gonna make a tear duct in here with this tool. Second lid. My second lid is a little bit funky there. I will fix it when it's drier. I'm not going to try to fix it right now because I'm going to just bunk it up. It's going to work much better when it's stiffer, and I'll cut it and fix it. But it shouldn't be rippled like it is there. But it's not stiff enough for me to fix at this point. So, I mean, I just have to live with it for a moment. But I'm okay with that. I can live with it. I can come back to it. Okay, same with this point over here. Second lid. Pushing that second lid in and down around the eye. Notice how much of the first lid you have visible when you're working on the second lid. A little too much bulk in there. Come in and make my tear duct. Pull this back. Really trying to look at the eye shape. Okay, now I have to backfill this area in the brow. So those second eyelids are not perfect, but again, I need that clay to set up a little bit before I can do anything. but I need to add clay around the socket now. That's going to be here to here. So I'm adding this brow line like that. What, Miss Wiz? Wedge tool. Now, this is up at the brow line, right? But this is the structure around the eye that makes the eye so much like an eye, you know? It needs to sit in and out. And if your eye is sticking too far out, right, it's not good. I need more brow. So, even this isn't enough yet. So mine comes up a little like higher and like that. I don't know, like I hit it right there. I'm gonna have to fix that. That's such a bummer. Such a bummer. Brow line, brow line, brow line. Okay. It's this I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for this comes in and goes out. Same over here. Comes in, goes up. That one turned out a little bit easier. But you see I have this, right? There's this slope in, slope back, and out to the eye. I'm going to add back in the bridge of the eye. I find it, the bridge of the nose, right? Just so I can see that the eye is in far enough. I've removed it so for easy building. And now I need to come back in and make sure that that area is even. And consistent. Okay, so at this point I am I'm gonna let some of this eye sit up a little bit more. Okay. And to continue to add some clay in this area here. I'm kind of tired, so I think I'm going to take a break and come back after a few minutes. Look at my eyes again. Okay, like I said, I'm pooped. Taking a break. Clean up my tools. Come back. Do some eye tweakage.